Hey there everyone, this is Yui. Welcome to episode 17 of FTB Academy. Today I'm going to try to make one of the most dangerous blocks in all of modded Minecraft, the Draconic Reactor. So let's get to it. I am currently, in the end, camped outside of another dragon spawn, so I figured we would show off a fight without, running away, interrupting it, or whatever. Because I need one more set of cores, I believe, to do the crafting that I need. So if we just sneak in slowly to let it load up a little bit. Oh, too low. We'll see if I have enough of these. I just blow open the crystals. I think I missed that one. Oop, time to move. Yep, just blow them all open with these Tinker's things because it works really well. Then switch to your machine gun bow and take them out. To get it shooting this fast, remember to turn on auto fire and upgrade its draw speed. Oop. Once you start taking damage, just run away. And just keep shooting the crystals. Eventually, you'll hit them all. Let's move a little closer. You're gone, you're gone. Here. Is that all of them? Quick flyby. I think that's all of them. Easy way to check is shoot the dragon, and he's taking damage, so we're good. Now it's just a matter of stay semi-close so you can hit him, but don't get hit by all those orbs like that. Oh, whoa, that's some weird movement there, little dragon. Where are you going? Come back here. And this will get you another dragon heart, too. Oh, he regenerated something. What did he regenerate? This one? No. Can't see because he's too far away, so the crystal isn't lighting up. What's protecting them? Oh no, nothing. Did it lie to me? Almost. Almost. Oh, there we go. And now I don't know a good way to deal with these, so eat them a little bit at a time, I guess. Did it respawn? What is that? I saw a health bar. Did it? What's going on? Alright. I think I'm safe to get hit. Yeah, looks good. Alright, now this part, little noisy. I recommend just get yourself 3x3 ore excavation and dig downward. And that should be it. Let me just clear up this opening so I can escape quickly. Hello, tuba. Get out of here. And you always get 5 from these. So grab your 5 and get out. We're not going to watch it explode this time. As much fun as it is, we're just going to go home. Now my health is going to be glitched, but that's alright. I'll restart in a moment. clear up this junk. Alright, so what we need is... not that. I need my book. This. Now, I've never actually made one of these, so, you know, what's the worst that can happen? Yeah. Alright, let's see. I think it's... okay, 4 stabilizers, 2 flux gates, and the core, and an energy injector. Alright. So it's technically a multi-block, it's just not very many blocks. So some of them I made patterns for, and some of them you kind of can't. So we'll see. I think I need to go kill more dragons. I don't know, we'll find out. How many dragon eggs do I have? 12, that's not enough. I need 15. Right? No. What did I need the dragon eggs for? Oh, that's for upgrading this. I need 10. We need 10. Oh, let me turn that down. Ooh. About 100 will be good. You need to upgrade 10 of these guys. That's going to be the first step. So let me bookmark that. Then we need these reactor stabilizers, 1 of these injectors, 1 of the energy cores. So you need 10 chaos shards for the injectors. You need 4 for the stabilizers because of this chaotic core. And you need 1 for the reactor core. As far as I can tell, that's as many as we need. And we'll need flux gates, but that's just draconium. These are nothing special. Cool. So, let's see what we actually need. Energy core. I don't know if I have any of this stuff yet. Like I said, I'll make 1 with you guys, and then... oh, let's start here. Awaken cores. Oh, jeez, there's so many. 4 awaken cores. I don't have that much draconium left. Definitely not. I have 2 cores. So we need wyvern. How many of these did we need? 4 and 5. Plus another 5, plus another 4. This is what endgame is like. You just burn through a ton of power and a ton of resources to make just a little bit of progress. Let's go set this one up real quick. I need... we'll combine them and split them up into 4. Combine these, split them up into 5. There. 2, 4. 1, 2, 4, 5. What goes in the middle? Nether star. There's so much fusion crafting, you just forget everything. But I really want to get this thing set up because I've never actually done it before. So, let's see, what's this take? 9 mil, that's not that much. I have things running off of this wireless guy for now. It seems okay. The reactor, it generates anywhere from, about 10,000 RF a tick upwards of 60,000 depending on the backlog of resources available. But as you can see, I have 17 billion RF, so we're pretty good. I redid like everything. I switched all of my ducts out with the opaque version to reduce FPS lag because it actually does help. I installed lag goggles and did some testing. These pitiful generators are still running off sticks. I redid the entire bonsai setup and I added in a tree beacon. with a crystal to make it run even faster. So that's just generating wood and saplings and apples. But I couldn't find any use for apples, so I am just voiding them off, basically. These petrified generators are where I can potentially get the most of my power. So I have this chest. Downstairs I put in, here we go, all of these redstone furnaces with the pyrolytic upgrade. So they are all converting coal over. The problem is that's my entire coal supply right now. It burned through all of them, and the farm doesn't make that much to make it, you know, too worthwhile anymore. And then these guys, when they're running, they generate 360 RF a tick, but that's assuming I have coal. So basically the problem with every single one of my power generations right now is that I'm running low on resources. See, look here, even I'm running low on rotten flesh. It's kind of scary. I've done a lot of testing with various power generations. Which one's this? Oh, the magmatic. So this is a bucket of blazing pyrotheum, get 3.1 mil. But if you take the, what is it? This, the pyrotheum dust, and you throw it in the petrified generator, you get 900,000 RF. And a bucket is 4 of those, so you would get 3.6 mil by running the pyrotheum dust through the petrified generator rather than the magmatic dynamo. Whew, okay. Lots of talking. Blaze rods work well in there. If you use the, if you put them in a compact drawer, you get the blaze mesh, which generates the same amount, 900,000 per block. And then I was thinking about using emeralds and which one is it? Like I said, I've been testing all of them. This one, the numismatic. This generates, what was it? I think I wrote it down. With the upgrades, it's I think 600 RF a tick and 340,000 per emerald. So that one might be worth doing if you want to mass spam power, but this reactor is going to overshadow all of them. The problem with this wireless crystal is it takes it a moment to realize, oh, I've got work to do, and then it starts up. But I guess that's not that big of a deal. Anyways, I guess I'm just going to go, since we're already like 13 minutes in or so, I'm going to go craft all this garbage up. And I'll be back once I have the components to make the reactor. So I'll see you in a moment. Well, a moment for you guys. Forever for me. And we're back. I've done a lot of crafting. Spent, I don't know, a ton of energy. But here's... This is the last piece I need. The reactor core. 448 million RF, and this is how fast it goes. There you go. So I basically attached the wireless thing to each of the crafting injectors, and then additionally I put energy crystals on each and every one, and I gave it 2-ish link points, I believe. Well, it says 3. Oh, because it's linked to 2 of them. It basically goes in a circle around it and then links up to the crystals, which are linked to 2 of those, and yeah. To mitigate the power damage, I set up 6 of the numismatic dynamos eating up emeralds. So that's 3,600 RF a tick. That's pretty constant right now. As you can see, I'm down about 4 billion RF or so. I set up the place we're going to set up the reactor. I've been doing some reading. Most importantly, I exited the game and created a manual backup because this can go horribly wrong. So let's... Oh, I'm missing 2 pieces still. I need those flux gates. I need 2 of those. I decided to go kill a few more dragons. If you want to see something funny, I would recommend throwing a chaotic core on one of your villager spawners. It just launches them. Alright, so theoretically, I believe it's... This needs to be facing... This needs to be facing up. Okay, so the dimensions I'm using here, if you check your book... Alright, under the reactor, basic procedures, I believe. Maybe it's just the basic reactor. Yeah, right here. It says for a maximum size reactor, stabilizers and injectors should be at least 4 blocks away. So I'm going to be a little on the safe side and I'm going 5. So that's what this is the core is going to go above where this brick is, and then above these bricks, that's off. Oh no. Did I mess up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this one's wrong. That doesn't matter because I'm not actually placing them here. They're getting placed up here. That's just measuring for the pipes. So height-wise, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks. So the core is going to go here, right here on the top. So from the core down, that's going to be 9 blocks. This bottom block here is just going to be the cable. Where this cobblestone is going to be the gate to put energy in. Okay, that's not working, so let's see if the crescent hammer can help me out. This needs to be facing up to insert energy into it. This is where your energy injector is going to go. Not like that, though. Oh, this one's not going to rotate. Alright, let's just fly up then. And there, okay. So that's going to be in line here, which is going to give me the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks in between the core, because the core is going on that level at the top. So then the other guy, the other flux gate is going here. Perfect, that's going to pull energy out of the reactor. I am going to set up 2 of these cores. Crystals, sorry. I'm going to put one there and just there. That's input and output. That works perfectly fine. I'm going to use these to transfer energy to and from the... what's this? Whatever this is called. The energy core thing. This is input, so that needs to connect to here. And this is... Oh no, that's backwards. This is input as in it is taking in items. Or energy. So we need to put that to over here. Output means it's going to give energy to the conduits or the ducts. So that needs to connect to my output. Alright, so now everyone should be happy. I'm not going to link those two together, but why do you have power? Oh, you're getting power from that guy. Alright, it's just cycling through. You know what? I will just link them together. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but it'll balance them out. That's gonna mess up all of these, I think, though. Yeah, don't do that. That's with IO crystal. Get rid of that. We don't want that. I don't know if that made it better or worse. Okay. Anyways, now that I got thoroughly distracted with that, let's set up the stabilizers, right? Yes, reactor stabilizers. They're going to face the middle. Like I said, there's going to be 5 blocks in between them. And then we'll get rid of all that. Get rid of all of that. Okay. Clear up some of this stuff. Alright, then the core gonna go right here. Okay, we didn't do anything dangerous yet because we didn't turn it on. So now this is the part I'm not super sure about. I am going to set this to, well, the book uses some really low number here. So I'll kind of copy it, 120,000. It has it stabilized at 1 mil-ish, 1.1 mil. I'm going to start lower, just to be on the hopefully safer side. So we'll be pulling out 300,000 RF, but providing 120,000 RF. And then theoretically, we can how do we start it? Oh, I need to give it some fuel. I'm gonna go on the overkill side and give it a lot. Or just 8, because that's all it takes. Oh wait. Yep, never mind. That's it. So when we charge it, it's going to raise the shield, it's set to 50%. And raise, I think, the energy to 50%. And then the core temperature to like 2000 or something. So we'll that's what it looks like. Pretty cool so far. It's gonna get bigger as it charges up. Or it's supposed to, I think. Yeah, let's see here, still warming up. So it's going to take a little bit, so I'll be back in a moment once this energy saturation and the temperature goes up. Alright, so just hit temperature, which is the last step. It takes it drains your RF while it's charging up. It took about 4 or 5 minutes. I didn't count it exactly. Between 4 and 5. I went through 3-ish billion RF. So make sure you have enough in storage so that it can hit this limit, this 120,000 RF. Otherwise, who knows, it might blow up. So now we should be able to activate it and hope for the best. Okay. So we need to watch the... There's a bunch of stuff we need to watch, but basically the core temperature needs to stay lower, well, lower than 8,000. And the field strength needs to stay up. But we should be generating power, yeah. So we're up about 200,000 RF a tick now. So as long as this runs for like 5 minutes, it'll make itself back up. I have no idea where this is going to stabilize at. Need to give it more power. A little worrisome there. Alright, well, I'm just going to let it run for a little bit and see what happens, and I'll be back in a second. Alright, so I've been toying with the numbers a bit. I am currently at 300,000 output and 150,000 input. So basically you kind of want to watch these numbers, all three of them. The fourth one's going to just increase slowly over time based off of the fuel conversion rate. So this energy saturation, if it's going up, which it is, then that means your fuel conversion rate's going down. But I think it's also partially linked to the field strength, because as this keeps going up, this is also going up. And if this goes up, your input requirement keeps going up over time. So this was at like 140 something thousand a few minutes ago, and it's just going up very slowly over time. Supposedly the higher this gets, it says it increases exponentially, which means it should shoot straight up. The temperature's been going down very slowly. So based off of these numbers, I think I can safely increase the generation rate just a tiny bit. So I'm going to increase it by 10,000 and watch the new numbers. So now the saturation is going down, the field strength is going down, and the temperature is going up. So I'm not sure where this will actually settle. I don't know if it ever hits the point, because once this generation rate goes up, it might hit the point where the saturation goes back up. I'm going to watch it for a couple minutes, and I'll be back again, because I'm still not 100% sure about this thing, how it's working. All I know is we don't want the field strength to be at the top, which is where it was trending before, but we also don't want this trending downward. So I'm not super sure. Temperature's going up. That just needs to be under 8,000, it said. So I'm not worried there. It's whenever this gets too low. But if we watch the numbers now, the input rate's going down and the generation rate's going up, so I don't know. Once that hits about 10,000, I'll be back. Yeah, so after watching it for a minute or two or three, I don't know. It's close to the 310,000. Both numbers are still going down. So I'm going to try upping this just a little bit. Not quite half, just a little under half. I want to see what happens. I think this is just one of those things you got to play around with until the field strength is going up, which is good. Well, sort of good. Saturation is going down. We don't want saturation going down. We want saturation going up. Yeah. Huh. And it's weird because if you revert the numbers back, like say 150,000 here and 300,000 here, it doesn't necessarily behave the same because the percentages are different. See, now the field strength is dropping, the energy saturation is rising, but that's probably based off of where the numbers were. I think I'm just going to leave it around there. So I'll be back in a second because I want to do something. Alright, so I updated my backup to this point, and so now let's this is probably going to be the last episode of FTB Academy I do. unless there's something specific that you guys want to see. I've hit all the stuff I wanted to, and quest-wise, there's not a whole lot left. It's just a bunch of random crafting things, which aren't super exciting to see, because I'm not going to use any of them. Not past this point, so yeah, I think I'm going to move on to another mod pack after this episode. But before we do, there's two things I want to do. First is, oh, I don't know, we'll just, you know, jump this up a little bit. Oh yeah, this is going to drastically kill this number. Oh, that's going a lot faster than I thought it would. Never mind, we're going to do the second, because I want to show you guys something actually, without blowing it up. Look at that temperature go down. Alright, well, while that's going, if we blow up, we blow up. But, so I created a ton of resonant stuff. I got tired of duplicating it, so what I ended up doing was setting up auto crafting for the Signalium, resonant ender, and the Lumium. That's what this is over here. So real quickly, I just wanted to go through it. I have 3 crafters exporting 1 of each. And they go into these crates. These crates are just set to extract. There's a filter on a set of 3 magma crucibles, which just takes the item for each of them. I'm using ender pearls, glowstone block, and redstone dust. You need 10 of these. If you look at the recipes, it's 3 pulverized copper, 1 pulverized silver, 10 redstone will get you Signalium. And then it's 1 glowstone block, tin and silver for Lumium. And then it's lead, platinum, and ender pearls for the Enderium. But then you have these item splitters and these fluid crafters. So if you get a bucket of this stuff, you can preemptively set this recipe, then lock it. And inside the splitters, you can put the dust. And what this will do is if you give it, say, 3 copper. Let's just craft a... That's the wrong one. I already have some still. Not that one. This one. Craft a few of these. What am I short of now? Oh, I just tossed all my pyrotheum dust. Okay. I put it in the petrified generators for some fuel. But what it'll do is it'll export all the stuff once it does the platinum to here. The ender pearls will go in here. The rest of it will go here, which will then 1 by 1 fill up. I have it set to a stack size of 1, so if it tries to go over that, it'll just leave it in here. And then once the resin ender fills up here, it'll craft the thing and get pulled out to this ender chest. So it'll craft it, and then it'll get retrieved to my storage thing. And then it's just an induction smelter recipe with sand, and that'll smelt it up for you. That's roughly how you automate it. The other thing, real quick, I want to show you is don't be afraid to go overboard with some of the lasers. I set up 30 lasers, which means 60 drills. I'm just using 2, so it's half efficiency, but it's much easier to set up a large amount of them in a small space using drills like this, rather than on all 4 sides. This line of drills, I set the y-axis to 11 so it can obtain platinum. This set I left at 0 so it will obtain pretty much everything else. But when it's set to 0, it doesn't seem to pick up platinum. And when it's set to 11, it doesn't seem to pick up like tin and copper. So just keep that stuff in mind. I just wanted to show you that. Now, let's go have some fun. To end off the series for now in a nice way, we'll just boom. Look at it drop. It's going. Now, I'd be pretty surprised if this actually stabilizes, but it's not going to, because that's too drastic of a change, I think. I think you're supposed to set it and then change it slowly over time. Oh! Let's see, how much time do we have? Explosion imminent. It's calculating how long, I think, and then it's going to give us a countdown. There's no way to stop it. Oh, and let's see if, I strongly doubt it, but we'll see if the FTB claim chunks will protect anything. Oh, lag. It's not happy. It's calculating. Oh, that's like, come on, 2.5 minutes? Alright, I'll be back. Alright, we're nearing the end here. So, turn my flight speed up. Time to back up, because I imagine this is gonna kill my computer. So we might crash. But let's enjoy a nice little explosion from a remotely safe distance. Woohoo, look at it go. Now let's watch all the chunks update. Maybe? Is that it? Oh no, it's updating. Okay. It's updating really slowly. Oh, now there's some nice lag because of it. And a nice mouse wheel. Not responding. There we go. It's just updating everything. Look at it go. Go slowly. Oh, too fast. It is still going. Look at these sturdy tree leaves surviving that explosion. Wow, it's still going. How far is it gonna go? I think it's nearing the end because it keeps going up in the Y level. Oh! Gosh, that scared me. I think the explosion caught up to me. Well, from earlier. What is this? Is this gonna load in? I like how it says waiting on server. Yeah, there we go. See, not too bad. So if we go back this way, a little bit slowly, with you know, half the world missing because it's rendering again. We'll walk. Whoa, give it a moment to load. What is this? Is this a floating island? Or is this like not actually here? No, it's here. Walking on it. Blazing pyrotheum. And there's the nice impact crater. Our super sturdy floating crystal survived. Our astral sorcery blocks that are immune to blowing up survived. The ocean is reforming itself. How far out did it go? So here's like from the shockwave, I guess. So it almost hit our mob spawner. Oh, that is one way to do it. Nether portal's pretty sturdy, it looks. And our enchanting table, look at that. Still works good as new. And this looks like a mining shaft. Where's the middle? Somewhere. Oh, see, there is a slime chunk. I don't know where the middle is. Oh, over here. I think the elevator's like right here under this blazing pyrotheum. Anyways, I just wanted to go out with a little bit of a bang. You get it? A big bang in this case. So that's probably about it for this series, unless there's some more that you actually wanted to see. Let me know if there is. Anyways, if you made it this far, thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.